Hey everyone, my name is Genesis and this video is on imposter syndrome, especially in nursing school. Let's talk about it. So it's no secret that nursing school is one of the toughest programs. There is a lot of tears, a lot of breaking down, a lot of self-doubt, just trials and tribulations. Not only that, but you still have to life outside of nursing school. So whatever you're going through, you still have to jump through hoops and deal with life at the same time. It challenges every single part of your life, your self-perception, of your self-identity, what you think you're capable of doing, if you think you're smart enough or be cut out for it, especially in your first semester because you really just have to adapt. You hit the ground running and half the battle is just adapting and really your mentality around it too. Just to give you guys a background, so I came from being an F student. I was not about school. I didn't really take it seriously. I didn't think I was really smart enough. My family joked about it too, that I was slow or whatever, and I acted like because I believed it. But once I realized I wanted to be a nurse, I knew I had to turn my belief systems around because I had a really low GPA. I was failing all my classes and I had no direction. So when I finally got serious about it and I said, okay, I really need to have a career because me playing this little cute like airhead is not working out for me and I'm not getting anywhere in life. I really need to get serious about my money, about my career, and about my life. There was a lot of things that I had to overcome to be able to get there. Coming from being a bartender, nightlife, promo girl, people viewed me as not being the smartest girl, but honestly, I feel like everyone has intelligence within them. They just don't believe it, or someone somewhere in their life told them that they weren't enough or made them feel like they were dumb, and then they started to believe that. I really feel like we just have to shed through that because everyone has a connection to divine intelligence. Through our subconscious mind, with our conscious mind, we tell ourselves all these limiting beliefs. We start to believe those things, but in reality, we aren't those things. Those aren't what makes us. You have a lot more potential than you actually believe, and it's your job to shed all of those limiting beliefs out of your system and to rewire your mind. So that is what I had to do to be able to get into nursing. So I'm gonna give you guys like some actual tips on what I did to be able to overcome feeling like an imposter in nursing school because it's really tough. When you go into nursing school, my number one tip is don't compare yourself to anyone. We hear this all the time, but it is really true. You're gonna come across people that are know-it-alls. They just like get it. They're having a regular conversation with the instructor. Like they just know their questions are so smart and the way that they connect things together, and it kind of makes you feel like you're behind. Like, dang, like I don't know what they're talking about, or wow, she really gets it and like I don't. Like I feel inadequate. I keep getting all these calls during this one video. Where was I? I guess what I really wanted to say about that is that everyone is on their own journey, and you don't know if these students already had prior healthcare experience, or most likely a lot of them did. So they might be able to catch on faster than you just because they already know it. You're brand new and you're not expected to know everything. So definitely give yourself grace. Number two is work smarter, not harder. Half the time in nursing school, in the beginning at least, you're just trying to find your way. You're trying to find your strategy on how to study the right way. You're trying to find out how to be more efficient because it is very demanding, and in order for you to be able to get stuff done and it not to take all of your entire life, you really have to be efficient. A lot of times why we feel like we're not capable enough or why we're not getting the same results as we should be is because we're probably doing things the hard way, and therefore in the end it just makes you feel like you're not able to do it. But honestly, it might just be that you're just not studying the right way, you're not doing your homework the right way, you're not time managing, so it's making you feel inadequate. It's about working smarter, not harder. For the first whole semester, you're pretty much going to be doing different things and seeing what works for you. In the beginning, what you thought worked for you is probably not going to be what you're going to be doing in the end of the semester. Like, I'll say in the beginning, we had a huge workload. It was like crazy. I was breaking out. I had psoriasis really bad. I was just so stressed. Like, my skin was so bad. I was not sleeping. I was going through it. I didn't know how to handle all of it. Everything was coming at me from left and right, and it was so overwhelming. I was doing it the hard way. I was spending hours and hours, like 8 hours on one chapter, and that's just not sustainable, and it's just like a waste of time. You really have to figure out how to be efficient and still get what you need to done and learn what you need to. I could make another video on how I study personally and the tips and tricks that I've figured out for my study habits, but that could be like another video. But definitely don't beat yourself up about it if you're not getting the same results as another student or as what you're expected to do, because you might just have to figure out new ways on how you're getting stuff done. So yeah, just change your strategies. Number 3, mentality is everything. How you talk to yourself and what you say to yourself makes a huge difference. It really is like all of it, actually. So if you feel like discouraged, what I recommend and what I did in the mornings is I would put a affirmations video and listen to that while I was getting ready to go to school. So I will link the one I listened to because it actually pertains to nursing school and it's so relatable. It really just sets you up. It sets your mindset. It sets your whole day. If you don't feel like you're capable, just tell yourself that you are. Tell yourself that you're smart constantly throughout the day. I'm smart, I'm intelligent. Maybe you might feel like it's not true, it's a lie, you don't believe it, or you feel stupid. Just do it anyway. God gave everyone free will to believe what they wanted to believe, and what you believe is true. So it really is just up to you. You have permission and free will to believe positive things about yourself. It's not being conceited, it's not being arrogant. You gotta just be your own cheerleader. So that I think is very huge in nursing school, to be able to really make it. And my last tip on overcoming imposter syndrome is that you are here for a reason. So you're in the program for a reason. You have this deep burning desire that you have. It wasn't born in everybody, and not everyone is actually cut out for it. Even though I believe that if you set your mind to anything, you can do it, but not everyone wants to do it. And so the fact that you're into the sciences, or the fact that you really love to help people, or you have like such a passion for this field, it's for a reason. That was born within you because you're meant to go that route. That's where you're gonna find your purpose. That's where you're gonna be able to be of the most service to other people. A lot of people have many obstacles and they change their minds, or things come up and they get redirected in life because they thought this is what they wanted to do. You got this far because you are meant to be here. Honestly, for me, I feel like I got so lucky. I've been trying to be a nurse for a very long time. I have a very long journey of finally being in nursing school. I'm a little bit older than a lot of the students in my class. It was a lot of back and forth, and I almost gave up and then I didn't. But the way I got here was just like a miracle, and I always feel so blessed every day to be in a program. I've been wanting this for so long. I felt like I manifested it. I prayed about it. Just so many things went right for me to be in one of the best programs, and also the school is literally like 20 minutes from me. Just being able to get in as a lottery out of 600 applicants, it was just like God's plan. I really kept persevering, applying to different schools, not taking no for an answer, falling and getting back up. Even just through all my caregiving jobs, just knowing that I did have something to offer to the world in this field. So honestly, just own it. Hold space for yourself. No one's gonna be able to take that away. This is between you and God. You are meant to be here and you got this, okay? So don't forget that. You are a bad bitch, okay? Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you in some way, and good luck in nursing school. Bye.